So this is going to be my take on gravity. I've been going with this kind of idea for quite a little bit. This guy, Bill Gates, he also has a similar worldview. I think I had introduced my perspective prior to his announcing his perspective. But he has something called like rope theory. But I'm going to describe it this way. I'm going to describe gravity in these terms. But I think like the rope theory is correct. I think there's another guy who's talking about consciousness, and I think he's correct about his outlook on what gravity is. But I'm going to describe it like this. If you have like a tuning rod, and you have a like-minded tuning rod, you can strike it and it will vibrate. The one that's synchronized to it will vibrate, because the sameness is resonance. Okay, it has a resonancy in the sameness of it. That's what gravity is. Gravity is the moving towards the sameness of things. But we do have dynamism, and that dynamism is what Bill Gates is reflecting in his rope theory. He's saying that these are some kind of dynamic forces in a complex milieu. We are moving towards a sameness, but it's a complicated sameness. It's not a simple position. So if you saw like the movie The Never-Ending Story, they have the Great Nothing, and the Great Nothing is like a existential gravity. It's this loss of truth, loss of humanity, and this like acquiescence to this oneness, this harmonized oneness. Okay, which the message of Christ was: be divided from the world. Okay, and war, fight for what's right. Okay, you don't allow the Democrats to take over the schools. That's wrong. You don't allow the Democrats to take over the polling stations. You don't allow the Democrats to take over the hospitals. You don't allow the Democrats to take over the media. You don't allow the Democrats to take over the churches. That's Jesus's consecration to the people. And that's pretty simple, but it's pretty explicit. It's not like deniable. You go, oh no, you're totally wrong. Jesus wanted you to be Gnostic, and he wanted you to have a gravity oneness and loss of your ego. That's what they're saying, and that's not what the scripture says. But notice, what I said is actually pretty explicitly accurate. It's correct. What they're saying is totally wrong. It's outlined even in the Bible as this is not, don't do this. Even though they're saying, yeah, that's what God wanted. That's what Jesus wanted. And all the kinds of people who are saying that, first of all, it's most people. And it's all of these guys here, really bad people. And these guys here, these really bad people. And these really bad. They're all likewise in that same mentality.